WHB-TV, and it is absolutely loud and crazy here as we expected. And we picked a couple bands. We could have picked from thousands upon thousands of them, but we've got Scott and Mike, who obviously are the rooting interest, KU and Iowa State. So I'll ask you this first off, and then I told you, Mike, I'm objective on this one. I think this is just a great matchup to watch tonight. I don't know if you guys view it the same way or if it's a little bit more personal for you.
Well, this Big 12 is so tough this year, and you can go way down the line, and you got to bring it every night or you're not going to win.
Scott, what do you think? I mean, I don't know if I were KU, and I heard Bill Self saying this to some of the players that this team may scare me more than anyone else.
No, I totally agree. If you think about the games that they played each other over the last couple of years, always down to the wire, always big finishes, I think it's going to be a tough night for the Hawks.
I think the other cool thing is that when you talk about the loudest fans and the fans that kind of come in the biggest numbers, Kansas is always represented, and of course they win it a lot of years, and they're the closest. But Iowa State may travel better than anyone. What is it about the Cyclone fans?
Well, Kansas has been doing it for a lot of years, and with all due respect, but since Fred Hoiberg come to town, he's elevated the program. We're not there yet, but we're getting there, and we would like to have the chance of going against number one.
All right, and on your side, well, first I'll ask you, Scott, about Iowa State and their fans, too. I mean, they might be the only program here in town that could drown you guys out sound-wise, or at least a little bit.
All you have to do is look around here tonight, here at the Power Night. You can see that. It's probably the case tonight. They got a amazing turnout.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this game. And as a Kansas fan, I know there's been a lot of concern and nerves about not having Embiid. They passed that test yesterday, but how worried are you about that?
I think, if you look at Iowa State and kind of the size of their squad, I mean, they don't have a big post guy, and they're a lot like Oklahoma State. So I think the guys that KU has today, I think they're going to line up and match up pretty well against this deal. They beat them a couple times already this year with Embiid, but I think the way the matchups are, I think they're going to be in good shape tonight.
And the last thing for you, Mike, is I want you to be able to go enjoy your pep rally. You got the Big 12 Conference Player of the Year. You got two of them that ended up first team All Big 12. That hasn't happened a whole lot over the years, too. What do you like about this team?
The chemistry and the toughness, and I think that we're ready to be up there and be in the conversation now. And Fred does a good job of finding mismatches, and the guys really play hard for him, and we'd like to have the opportunity to play with Kansas, because I think it's been a great game.
It's a nice budding rivalry, and I know there's been history with it in the past, but I think this is going to be a lot of fun tonight. I know one of you guys will go home not as happy as the other, but good luck to both of the schools. I think it's going to be a great show here in Kansas City. Mike, Scott, thanks, guys. All right, we got more coming up from the Power and Light here on 810 WHB-TV.
Now let me see if this is the right crowd. If you're a Cyclone, let me hear you. That didn't sound like it. If you are Cyclones, let me hear you. Welcome to Hilton South. Let's get this going. ISU. I'm in control. If I point at you, you know what to say up. when you add up all points scored 2,476 points against their opponents who only scored 2,206. So we're already champions. And then a shout out to Cyclone Nation. At home this year, this team played in front of 227,000 fans. On the road, only 135,000. So you won. So let's go State! Oklahoma State. Let's get ready, folks. Let's go. We will fight for Iowa State and make it call ourselves fly. We will fight for Iowa State with the will to do or die. Loyal sons forever true, and we will fight that battle through. And when we hit that line, we'll hit it hard every other eye. Alrighty. Let's hear it for the band. Let's hear it for our spear team. Let's hear it for Cy. Let's hear it for Jamie Palmer. Let's hear it for President Lee. Let's hear it for Fred Hoiberg. And let's hear it for the cycle. Thank you. Take care of each other. Be classy fans. Go State. Let's hear